So the Niners are in this position where they traded up to 3, and I think even the people who are the most optimistic about the Niners are like, yeah, this is tough to justify. This is a little bit baffling that we took the assets that we were going to give to Deshaun Watson and then said, no, now we're going to give it to Mac Jones. I mean, that's just tough. Even if it's Justin Fields, that's not Deshaun Watson.
Right.
So how did the Niners let's try to trace back all the bad decisions the Niners had to make to get themselves in such a risky spot.
Yeah. So it starts with right when they took over the team, 2017. They said, basically, everybody knew it. They wanted Kirk Cousins. Okay. So they get halfway through the season, and for some reason, they bail on that plan. By the way, they've now not looked at Deshaun Watson. They've now not looked at Mahomes because they have a plan in place for Kirk Cousins. But why are you halfway through a season and you bail on said plan and go get Jimmy Garoppolo? Okay, so that's mistake one. You bail.
You don't really know. You've seen him on tape. Maybe you interviewed him for a day at the combine. You don't know him.
Yep.
And he's played like 2 games in the NFL.
Right. So then Jimmy plays 5 games, plays out of his mind. All credit in the world goes to him. And instead of franchise tagging him, what do? They sign him long-term. So that's mistake number 2. Mm-hmm. Mistake number 3 is they draft no other quarterback other than C.J. Beathard, who they drafted in 2017. And now we're 5 years into a plan with no quarterback, and you're in complete desperation mode. So now you have a plan possibly to go get Watson, and he has alleged things that are brought up against him. And so what do? You sell every asset that is left on your contract to move up to number 3 to get a quarterback. And by the way, if it is in fact true that they are going back and forth between these guys and they didn't even know who they wanted, that's even worse.
So much worse. So much worse. Jed, we're going to trade up to number 3. We feel really good about it. Okay, John, Kyle, who are you going to take? That's the thing. That's the thing. We haven't quite nailed that down yet, but we're going to circle the wagons and talk about it. Don't worry. What are you talking about? No, you can't trade up to number 3 without a guy in mind, Mike.
Right.
Come on, Jed. You got to learn to say no some of these times, dude. Whoa. Unless Jed was the one who pushed him. It was like, hey, man, it's year 5. I don't want to hear that you're going to wait one more year with Jimmy. Or maybe Kyle's been like kicking the can down the street with the quarterback thing, and Jed was finally like, you know what? Do something. You're on the clock. You get 3 years.
Yeah.
You could be 3 years with Jimmy. You could be 3 years with someone else, but you got 3 years. I know I gave you the extension. I don't care.
Yep. It's just, to me, it's a lot of mistakes that have led to this point. And I think that we look at it as one off-season decision, but really it's you had multiple chances to get your guy and you haven't done it to this point. And so now here you go.